Hello YouTube. Look what I've been using. I'm using some tools lately. Picked up a new compound miter saw with the slider at a pawn shop in Renfrew. That's a good price. Now you all know I got this place in 2017 and I've been doing a lot of work here. Well, 2018 I built this back here and we had this lovely roof. Well, I added a roof support finally after all this time, and right after I built the deck I realized I made a mistake when I built the railing, but because the railing was built and it was up, I was happy with it just being the way it was. Seeing how I put some posts in, 3 of them, support this overhanging roof, I decided to rebuild the railing while I was at it. So now I've got new railing, the proper height for me, where I can lean on it and feel comfortable, not too low, not too high, and it's solid. So now I figure I can park the car up there and it won't fall down. Let's try getting one up there. I wish I had the magic where I could do that. But anyways, it's looking more and more like springtime here. I'm expecting another snowfall. Yeah, maybe in another week or so we're gonna get another dump, but right now it's feeling pretty much like spring. I want to get some things done. The frost is still on the ground. I'm trying to move some things around. I got a pipe that's buried, but I can't get at it because it's solid ice. I got it this side. And you see the holes going into the house. Well, that hose has got to go into that pipe right there, and that pipe goes across the driveway over to where this puddle is, and it's got to go another couple more feet, probably where that sheet of steel is, probably the center of that. So I need a little more pipe, which I have over here in the snow, right here. I'm going to put that pipe in here, and then I'm going to put a post in the ground, and I'm going to attach the regulators that are over there to the post that's going to be standing in the ground here. Then I'm going to move the propane tanks over to here so they're not in the driveway. This is a temporary situation that I've put in here when I moved in, knowing that it was only going to be temporary. So I'm finally going to get it done. And to protect all this new stuff that I got here, believe it or not, these rubber black lines are great. They're good for high pressure, 600 psi. The problem with this stuff is it doesn't like the sun, so I've got this stuff covered up to keep the sun off of it. And what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to build a small 4 foot by 6 foot shed so I can store all my propane bottles. And look what we got here. We got 4 6x6 posts and 10 2x6s, and we have enough to do all the framing of the shed. That's leftover material from another project, believe it or not. What happens when you order too much stuff, you end up with material left over. So we're gonna have a sloped roof, and we're gonna have a nice little shed here to put all my propane bottles in, and that takes care of that. Yeah, I have to buy some sheeting to cover the walls, and I couldn't believe how much the price of sheeting has gone up. It's gone up $25 a sheet since I bought it last time, and it's all blamed on COVID. Oh, because of COVID we gotta jack up the price $25 a sheet. You friggin' lying bastards. It's called greed, and this sickening greed and blaming everything on COVID instead of saying, oh, we're greedy, is really getting to me. And I'm not a greedy person, so I'm doing somebody a favor. I'm passing it forward. I was given all this firewood here free last year. Now this is firewood that's old. You would never be able to sell this stuff because it's lost its firewood life, actually. So you're burning a lot more of it to get the heat that you want. But because it was free, I took it. This shed was right full to the edge. So I've burnt 4 rows like this over the winter. Now that winter's over, I'm giving that away to somebody who's just as poor as I am. So they can take that home. They took a load out today. I've still got 15 cords of firewood in there. I have to split up. So it's not that I'm hurting, it's just that was free. It's not costing me anything. I could keep it for another year, but like I say, I'm passing it forward. So the guy that's getting it, he's on a pension also. Gonna save him some money. And then I still got all this firewood in here, and all the kindling in there, and I don't remember how much kindling is behind this row of wood in here. So while I'm here, I'm gonna have a look. And it looks like there's 2 rows of kindling in here. So this is just 1 cord of wood, or 1.5 cords sitting here. 1.5 cords sitting out front here. Yeah, 1.5 cords and 1.5 cords. This is 1 bush cord. These 2 front faces, because there's that junk wood in behind that pile too. So I've got everything I need for the next season anyways. So giving that away, not gonna hurt me. Not gonna hurt me at all. And while you're out here, this is another load of lumber that I bought to extend this backwards a few more feet so that it's bigger. There's lots of room here for it. So I may just add one great big room here and go from there for now. Let's see what I got here. I'll just use what I have and go from there. The driveway has paid off very well. As you can see, I'm walking around and it's basically dry here. It's dry up near the house. And the driveway is dry. And then everything else is flooded where there's no gravel. So the gravel is keeping this water away from the house, which I'm really happy with. The best $1,200 I spent out here. Anyways, I think it's getting a little cool out here. I'm just out here in a t-shirt, and as usual, we're keeping this side down. Yeah, I still giggle about that. Anyways, you have a good day, be safe, stay healthy, and take care.